All right, all right. What's going on? What's going on? This ain't gonna be on long. I'm just gonna say this. And some people get mad and they say what they say. A lot of times people put you down, and some people just don't like you. But I learned sometimes you have to mind your own business. And I remember I said, well, mind your own business. If you want it to be personal, take it off YouTube, take it off social media. That's not gonna happen. When you tell somebody to mind their own business, that's a serious statement. You can't get mad and get into it with somebody from another sector, from another community. We get into it with a lot of folks, even the people in your own sector. You can't keep doing that. You can't just go and start talking bad about somebody because somebody else is talking about somebody. I sit there and I listen to a lot of things. Somebody, and I'll never forget what Myron told me. Myron said, "Hey, bro, you don't need to do no more live. We get the picture." And I sit there and I listen and I look and I don't understand a lot of things, but I do sit there and listen. And I'm telling you, it is a war going on in the YouTube. And if people from another community, is that what they call it, is not bothering you, I don't understand why you got something to say about it if they're not talking about you. And I understand people want to protect their friends, but sometimes you have to tell your friends, hey man, stay away from over there. Hey man, shut up. Be quiet. Them folks ain't talking to you. Sometimes your friend is wrong, but you don't want to tell your friend that they wrong. You don't want to tell your friend that they wrong. Hey Kay, how you doing? You don't want to tell your friend that they are wrong. Okay, now that's something else. When you go on the live and you talk about a woman that ain't said nothing about you, woman can talk about one person or another person, and you come in and jump in it. It's like as if you want some attention, and that's what a lot of people do. They want some attention. If they got two people going at it and they get a lot of popularity, that person down there want to jump in it so they can get some popularity. They try to call themselves jumping on the other woman. The woman ain't said nothing about you. The man ain't said nothing about you. Ain't did nothing to you. Sometimes you got to get a hold of yourself. Now, this message for me, for some of the new people that's coming in, and for some of the old people that want to listen, it's up to you. Do not sit there and try to argue and debate over somebody that ain't talking about nothing. And some of them just do that just to pull your goat. Some of them will go and get on panels and talk about me, and they want me to come in there and say something about them. That's what they want. They want that. Well, what did Eric Brown do to you? Can't tell you nothing. He can't tell you nothing. She can't tell you nothing. But all you got to do is be quiet long enough, and you ain't got to really do no live. And myself, that's why I didn't do too much of a live. I'm sitting there looking at how people are destroying themselves. Some of them actors, some of them trying to get views, some of them trying to get paid, and it ain't paying them too much. They flourish like they getting paid, but they not. All you gotta do is keep on listening to them. All you gotta do is keep on listening to the people that have what they call it monetized. They tell you. They'll sit up there and tell you. In that case, you work for me. But to jump in somebody else's business and ain't nobody said nothing to you, and you keep doing it. You've been doing it for years. You jump in business that ain't got nothing to do with you. Ain't nobody said nothing to you. Nobody did nothing to you. I was sitting there laughing. I was sitting up there laughing, looking at it. I'm like, I'm like, wait a minute. I said, man, I said, who in the world? What in the world? Who is this? Arguing with somebody that you never seen before. Somebody that ain't talking about that. You calling them all out of name. You calling them all out of his name. Too much fighting, too many battles on this YouTube. These folks are just crazy. Friend against friend, enemy against enemy, Godzilla against Gort. You know, Dallas against the Steelers. I don't get it. I really don't. I hope everything is well. It's real on YouTube bandwagon. Right. They want to belong. They want to be seen. Because I was laughing when Stanky Frankie got up on the panel and talked bad about me. Stanky Frankie got up on the panel and talk about me. Bad. Me bullying. Y'all got to understand. You just got to just leave it alone. But they won't do that. You can't tell somebody told me, you can't tell them grown folks. You sure can. But I sure can tell some of the young folks that come and listen to it. At least they can say, well, he's ground. He ain't did nothing wrong. Because see, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to say this too. For some of you that are Christians out here, be careful. Because some of these other people that don't show their face much call you hypocrite. When they call you that, you know you're not a hypocrite, don't address them. They hypocrite too, because they jump on panel to panel. They got a lot to say, but they jump to panel. Talking about these faceless people. I'm telling y'all, you got to worry about responding to them because that's what they want. They want somebody to respond to them. And if you ask them, what did he do to you? They can't tell you, well, he didn't do nothing to me. Well, he did say this. They're going to sit up and make up a lie. Some people are mad because they got kicked off of somebody else's panel. That's all that is. And the person don't deal with them no more. And every time you look up their name, that person's name come out their mouth every time, mostly every time you see them on the panel. That's what's been going on. And a lot of times, like I said, just sit back and listen and look at them. Just look at them. They cuss, they talk bad to each other, cuss each other out. Real bad. Some of the stuff a person said was telling the truth. You may not like them, but some of the stuff they telling the truth is the truth. Now, I did see somebody said in a panel. This is what I saw. In so many words, I had to go back to it. They were saying something about you left the church. Well, let me leave that alone because then that's gonna bring up something else. But put it like this: when a person call you a hypocrite, you stop and you think and you look. You're like, wait, what did I do? What you talking call me a hypocrite? Wait, what did I? See, they don't really know what they talking about. The faceless people. The one who I thought was very educated and smart, I was wrong. Ooh, man, with a lot of most of them blocked. I have a lot on here of them blocked. They can't listen to foolishness, right? Okay, you can't listen to foolishness. You can't. Because when you respond to them, what they want to do is make content. And they ain't going to do the most of them going to sit up there and lie. Talking about you, talking about the way your hair looks, talking about the way you dress, talking about the way you smell. And then the funny thing, you can't smell nobody on the internet. The only person you can smell is yourself, or somebody else is smelling you, and somebody else come out here and said something. They don't never bring up what somebody said about them, about the way they dress and the way they look. But they talk about you though. I'm telling you, just like I said, Kay, All you got to do, sit back and listen. It's a war in the YouTube. It is a war. These folks ain't playing. When it come to talking, they good. I'm telling you, listen to them talk. Listen to the ones that try to shame me and just look at them. Just pay attention to them. They getting talk bad. Mm, mm, mm. Sometimes I wonder, think about getting that guest to come back on my panel again. Not only that, get some more guests coming back. But they know to be respectful. People getting their feelings. They talk about me, but they get in their feelings. Some people are real cool, but then you see them over there in other folks' chat. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Let them be over there. But when they start talking mess, you know not to deal with them. They wonder why you don't speak. Why didn't you speak to me? Well, when you was in somebody else's chat, you was talking about me. You was laughing and pointing. Mm-hmm. Y'all need y'all need to check these folk out. They so busy talking about you. They got drama. And half of them basically ain't got no job. Ain't working. Sitting up on YouTube, this is all they gonna do. They did it ever since 2017 and still ain't got nowhere. Sad, man. This is real sad. Felicia, the one. If you've been here long enough to come to know the one, that's full of yes it is. It's full of bull crap. Yes it is. Yes it is. I mean, I'm seeing folks just tearing each other up. Brother versus brother, sister versus sister. I'm like, whoa, man. Mm. And some of them don't even have to do it live on you. You just hit that community wall. Ooh, man. Ooh, that community post. Mm. Mm-mm. But not only that, you better watch out. And YouTube better watch out. There's some new allies coming about. There are some new allies. Y'all better be careful. There's some new allies coming. They already here. I already know. It's getting dangerous out there in them streets. But that I just wanted to say that and let folks know, when somebody tell you to mind your own business, then you tell them, take it to the back chats. Ooh, I mean, these folks going at it. I ain't putting no name. I ain't saying. I'm just letting you know. I'm listening. I'll be like, ooh, golly. And sometimes you have to hit the replay. It's ooh, wait. Mm. Oh, I'll tell you the truth. Hmm. It's just like the United States. It was like Confederate in the Union, living on the same continent, and they fighting one. They fighting amongst themselves. Well, I'm gonna get off of here, y'all. I'm through saying what I gotta say. But remember, y'all, watch out for the allies. And like I said, just watch. It's gonna get worse. Take care. Shout out to you, Xavier. What's going on? Ah, what's up, Xavier? You doing okay? I love that suit you got on. But KB, Felicia the one, this is Xavier M. M stand for mayonnaise. But y'all take care. I'm out, Light Scout. Uh Xavier M, hit me on the horn tonight. Holla at y'all. Felicia the one. Hit me on the horn. Love you. All right, Felicia the one. Y'all take care. Just had a little fun, y'all. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.